I am here with the beautiful Paola Javedoni from the Candy Bar located on College Street in Toronto. I love this space and welcome.
Thank you so much, Kojenwa.
So let's talk about what prompted you to get into the business of candy and sweets.
Okay, so when I felt the need to leave where I was comfortable in, where my profession was at the time, I knew I wanted to open a shop. That was a dream I've always had, to open a retail shop. It was a huge dream because I had never done anything like this before. I knew different shop owners that had done it, gone on that journey, and had been very successful, and others that had failed miserably. So it was a very tough decision to make, but I researched and I did a lot of, soul searching, and I had some guidance, conversations with my husband, with people around me, and the idea to open a chocolate and candy store birthed out of the idea I wanted to stay in my neighborhood. My neighborhood did not have a niche little candy shop that was unique. My focus at the time was to have some really interesting or small batch, some interesting international candies. How could I put that together? And I thought I could do this within my own little shop. And the idea kind of grew a little bit at a time from that point. What was important for me is to start off well. So I did a really wonderful 4-month business program, which taught me to put a business plan together, to learn about marketing, advertising, how to present an idea, how to have a mission statement, how to have, put those thoughts on paper so you knew. And I needed it because you go to the bank looking for a loan, they're going to ask for, well, what do you want to do? And how much is it going to cost? And how are you going to get this money? So that is a very important tool for anybody. If you want to start your own business, start from the bottom, do your research. I talked to so many people about this candy world, this chocolate world. I did my little interviews with different places around town. I took what I knew would affect me and would be, relevant in my line of work, and I applied that to my business. And that was all in that research phase. So I never had a shop. I didn't have a key to a shop. This was all before that happened.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It is, but
be ready for that.
Be ready for that. It's what they say is a business plan in your mind is not a business plan. It can change day to day depending on your mood. So
it's true.
It's important to have things down on paper.
And to know the questions to ask people. So I'm entering into a relationship with a landlord. I have to know about leases. I have to know about lawyers, about insurance. These are things that we touched on in my program, but nobody else was opening a retail store. I was the only crazy person. So I couldn't ask my life coaches and my designers that I met in the shop, in that little program. I had to do that research on my own. And it really felt good to do that research and talk to people that really knew about those particular things.
Paola, what advice do you have for other entrepreneurs who want to jump into the fray and become store owners?
Take a deep breath, but before you jump, know where you're going to jump to. Know how far that other sidewalk is, or that how deep that pool is. And that what that means is like have your safety net with you, or have that life jacket with you when you do jump. And that's education. That's asking people, that's creating your community of entrepreneurs, of people that have similar ideas or maybe different ideas, but also the same idea that, I want to do something for myself. I want to do something different. I don't know what that is. Who do I talk to? There are incredible organizations, Forum for Women Entrepreneurs. There are marketing programs that you can sign up for and learn about the different aspects of business. Know those things before you jump. The idea starts in here, and that's okay. That's like where it has to start. It has to be a passion project for you, and do it because you're passionate about it. I love what I do. I love coming to my store. I love the people that I meet. It's a small space. We talk to each other when you walk in. Every single person is greeted.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're hooked up and they like there's a little, hey, how's it going? But there's a connection, and it's that human connection that's going to make your passion project real.
Yeah.
Right?
I love
it's
that.
about reality. And it's like, I know social media and everything, like here we are in an interview, but Kojenwa was real. And we made a real connection in my shop.
We did.
Right?
We did. And
so
that's
it's those kind of relationships and connections are important. You're not going to know how to do everything. I don't know how to do everything. I pull into that foray of my mind the people that will help me get to where I need to go.
How do you find sponsors that will invest in your idea?
We haven't had too many sponsors invest in our ideas. People have come to us and asked us to partner with them. I'd love for, hey, Nike, come on over. I wish.
Yeah.
Right?
So, what do you wish for?
I know. It's like, you know what? I don't know if we need a sponsor right now. What it is I'm building the brand from my passion project up. That's what I'm doing. So I'm like, it's a delicate situation, but I'm open to ideas.
Yeah.
You talk to people. People come in and say, hey, we're launching something like this year. For example, we worked with Google. Google was launching Android Pay, and they're creating this cool little candy display to help people learn about tapping their phone and paying with Google. Well, we partnered with them and we helped them, and we were like a small partner, but I was a real candy store, and I got to see how this virtual store and this like tiny little shop worked. So those kind of things really excite us. And if we benefit from that, they benefit from that, everybody's happy.
I love it. What
I'm
advice
open to that.
What advice do you have for when we're thinking about pitfalls? What kind of pitfalls should you be on the lookout for as an entrepreneur in a business such as
I don't
this?
think you want to have any pitfalls.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
that's a confidence thing.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is when you're lacking that sense of confidence in your business. And I have those days where I think, am I doing this right?
Yeah.
Why aren't there 30,000 viewers on my Instagram page and whatever? And it's like, you know what? You're being too hard on yourself at that moment, and you're creating your pit. So really the pitfalls will be what you create for yourself. So you're not going to create those. You're going to create a smooth road in front of you because you're going to do your research. You're going to ask the questions you need to ask to forward yourself, to make yourself move forward. And then stop, review. Maybe you have to change some things. That's not a pitfall. Yeah. That's a switch. You're switching things up a little bit, right? And it's going to be different. Yeah.
So my last question for you, Paola, is what are some of the successes and the joys that you have as an entrepreneur?
Oh my goodness.
Get to enjoy?
I think just knowing that somebody has found our store for the first time and they come in and you hear that, oh my goodness, this is heaven, or like those kind of, tender little moments that you hear when people walk in the door. That is a joy on a daily basis because people find us, and it's like a new thing for them, and the place brings them joy. So those little moments are really, really incredible. Also knowing that, okay, it'll be 5 years coming up that I've had my business, I've built my brand. That's pretty awesome. People talk about the 2-year, you fail, you sink or swim, whatever. You know what? Just keep moving forward. It may morph into something else. I don't know. And I'm open to expansion, maybe? Are we going to open another shop? I don't know. Can I do that? Do I want to do that? Do we run a cocoa tour maybe instead or something? I don't know. It's like having different ideas, like those kind of little dreams that you have when they become reality are really quite joyful. Like that is what brings me joy, So if something good happens, it's great. Celebrate it. Those are important. Celebrate those successes. So we love running events. We love bringing new people in to try chocolate or taste some candy every day. If you're in and you haven't tasted something fun, there's always something to taste here. And those are joyful moments. Yeah.
Where can we find you?
We are located at 849 College Street at College in Ossington in Toronto, but you can also find us online across the country. We ship out via our website, so you can order online. If you're hungry for lunch and you want candy, you can order on Foodora. You can order on Giftagram. We send boxes out on Giftagram as well. You can find us here in person. We answer the phone like we're real. We answer the phone if you have a question, if you have an event, you need some creative guidance. We love doing that. So let us help you. Yeah, get in touch.
Thank you so much.
You're
Paola.
welcome,
Such a
Kojenwa.
pleasure. You're so much
We had the best day today.
Oh my
Photo shoot here.
Oh, you'll see. You'll see shortly. Don't tell.
Thank
Just
you.
do it.
Thank you.
Don't do it.
Just
do
do
it.
it.
Just do it. Get to it.
So good.
Okay. Much love to you. Thank you so much. Okay.
And great success with your business.
Thank you
too.
so much. Thank you
Love
so
it.
much. Love
Rock.
it.